Hello, everyone. I'm Liz Hill. I'm chair of the American Bar Association's section of dispute resolution, and today it's my honor to welcome you to this year's Lawyer as Problem Solver Awards presentation. This award celebrates individuals who embody the lawyer as a true problem solver, those who bring creativity, collaboration, and compassion to addressing conflict and helping others find resolution. It is my privilege to present this year's award to Dr. Brian Pappas, Chancellor of Indiana University, South Bend. Brian's career reflects the very best of this award, his creativity, collaboration, and an unwavering commitment to advancing dispute resolution. As a mediator, educator, and thought leader, he has trained thousands of mediators, designed innovative programs like peer mediation for incarcerated individuals, and published widely on mediation, organizational conflict, and Title IX. His scholarship and teaching have shaped a generation of practitioners. Within our own section, Brian's leadership as chair in 2022 to 2023 left a lasting impact. He guided us through our first in-person conference post-pandemic, expanded educational offerings, strengthened partnerships, and championed Resolution 501, which reaffirms civility as a foundation for democracy. He launched new initiatives, grew membership, and laid important groundwork for our ongoing bylaws review, all while fostering an inclusive, forward-looking culture that empowered practitioners across disciplines. And even after his formal term ended, Brian has continued to give back, supporting bylaw review, mentoring leaders, and serving on multiple committees that advance our shared mission. Brian, your vision, integrity, and dedication to this field exemplify what it means to be a problem solver. On behalf of the section of dispute resolution, I am delighted to recognize you with the 2025 Lawyer as Problem Solver Award. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Brian Pappas as he shares his remarks. Brian?
Wow, thank you so much. I'm very humbled to receive this honor. I'm not sure who you were talking about there, but I was somewhat conflicted when I heard about this because I can think of so many deserving people, and Jack Cooley was someone to look up to. So this is very special. I also want to acknowledge RSI. They do amazing work, and I love what they're doing with Ava Abramowitz, who's a true problem solver, a mentor, and a friend as well. So congratulations to RSI. That's extremely well deserved. I love being a mediator, and I can't express just how gratifying it is to help people. And I love being a part of a community of mediators, and the ABA section in particular. I love community mediation. It's where my heart is. And I know this group understands the opportunity to be a part of communities who gets it. And then it's never as simple as one side being right and the other being wrong. And there are always being opportunities for deep listening and understanding and finding ways to move forward together. I want to thank some people, and then I want to talk about a couple of experiences and why I'd be sharing these. There are a lot of people who are very meaningful to me. I wouldn't be able to do any of this without the folks at Missouri Columbia, at Mizzou, and their LLM program. I studied abroad with them after my 1L year, and I learned about this thing called mediation. And I was trained at a community center shortly thereafter. So I want to thank everybody at Mizzou. I eventually earned an LLM there, and it set me up for a great career. I also want to thank Mary Badikian, my colleague at Michigan State. She's a true problem solver, an incredible teacher, a dear friend, really part of my family. And she gave me my start at Michigan State. I wouldn't be doing any of this work if it weren't for her. So I'm very grateful for her friendship and mentorship. There are too many others to mention from my colleagues at Boise State, the people at Eastern Michigan and North Dakota's law school, throughout the community mediation program in Michigan. I love that program. They're underfunded, underheralded, doing some incredible work. And now at Indiana University, everyone thinks they want a mediator to be their campus leader, but what I find is most people want a judge to tell the other side they're wrong. And so I really believe that's the greatest barrier to problem solving, is giving people hope and helping people understand that they have agency to work with others to fix their own problems instead of giving up that control. I want to thank my students, all of them. I've learned as much or more from you as you had from me. And those relationships and seeing the great things you've done is so gratifying to me. Want to thank my partner, Debbie, and our three sons, Charlie, Ben, and Sam, for their support, being who they are. My parents, my sisters, my uncle Ed, who's a lawyer, was a litigator, mediator, and arbitrator, taught me what it meant to be professional and to do it with kindness and civility and humor. I wouldn't be a lawyer without him. And then finally, I want to talk about three things that I'm so proud that I've been able to work on. And I know all of you have this same list. And I want to urge you in the future to kind of share those moments. When we get together, oftentimes, our fish stories, right? How big the fish was, relate to difficulties sometimes and overcoming those. And I enjoy that, but I don't know if we share kind of the moments that sustain us and keep us going. And the times when you can do something better than and greater than ourselves, reaching beyond to sort of make connections. And the first thing I want to mention was with Mary Bedikian at Michigan State, where we taught all the 1Ls contract negotiation. We had help from a couple of other professors, but just the impact of a class of 300 to take a 1L class on contract negotiation, have 4 people in my office negotiating all at the same time for about 2 weeks. That was incredible. The second was mentioned that I got to train prison inmates to be peer mediators at E.C. Brooks Correctional in Muskegon. And the goal was to create a community mediation center within the prison. And the impact of that, the lessons really shaped me. The people there had done some terrible things, but they weren't the same people they were when they arrived. And I wasn't the same person when we left those sessions either. So it taught me that change and transformation is possible. And so Kate Kestelutz-Garber, I want to thank you for believing in me to do that work, and to include students from Michigan State was especially gratifying. The second one is teaching a difficult conversations class at Boise State. It was to 100 freshmen, large number from California, others from rural Idaho. So we learned communication skills, had difficult conversations about immigration, abortion, gun control, and nothing more difficult than or contested than whether golf is a sport. It was gratifying seeing that our commonalities are greater than our differences. And if we can't have difficult conversations on a college campus, where can we? Finally, working at North Dakota's law school, we worked with the governor's office, the legislature, the community, and we passed a bill just this spring to fund an immigration clinic for the law school. We desperately needed more workers in so many areas of North Dakota, and there are so few lawyers working in this area. And if you had told me that we were going to be successful, I would have said, no way. So whether you work in a red state, like I do in Indiana, live in a blue or purple state like I do in Michigan, I want you to take heart, because we are more alike than different. And we can find ways with your help to listen to each other, collaborate, care for one another, and solve problems. And it's thanks to the work of people at this institute. And so I want to thank you for this honor. I'm truly touched.
Well, thank you, Brian, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Take care, everyone.